Well, good morning, everybody. This is Tim here at Mayberry Farm, and yeah, we're gonna try to get a little bit of video done today. It's Mother's Day 2022. Got us some fertilizer here. Going over to house number 3. Gonna put it in, fill her up. It's getting close to 10 o'clock, and the people are lining up out there. We've been just balls out for the last 3-4 days while I haven't made any videos. But anyway, we'll try to get you something today. Gonna go for a delivery here. We'll show you that, and we'll get a walk through the greenhouses before the day's over. A little bit here and there. A lot of people around, so I won't be doing much talking, but get to see the color, see what stuff has happened. This is as far as I've got on the shingles on this side. Just been busy. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Hi, Diesel. Oh, ain't you a pretty boy? There's that pretty girl. She's crazy. She's been getting real mean lately to Diesel when somebody comes around strange. We don't know if we're gonna have to make a double pen and keep them separated or what. But yeah, she's not being good. She takes him right by the throat and takes him right down. So it's like you snap a switch. She gets damn mean. So anyway, we'll go at number 3 here. Well, we're going to try to fill this till it gets to about 8 1/4 here. So I'm going to set you down here because I can't do everything. And I don't have the tripod up here because I'm in a hurry. But I'll show you what I'm filling with here in just a second. And yeah, we got that shook out. I pick up a GoPro and I'm light. But it was at 8 1/4. But you wouldn't think that GoPro would weigh much, but it does. So we'll add just a skosh more. That'll be close enough, I think. Yeah, it's a little over. That's all that matters. This here is what we use. It's a Peters, and it's a 13-213, and it's made for basically everything, you know. If you was growing whole houses full of one product, you would normally have a different fertilizer for each house, and you get maybe a little bit better results, you know. Got to get out through all these doors. And anyway, can't do stuff one-handed very well. This is going up to the number 1 house. I just dumped that other one in the number 3 house. And anyway, so there's a pile of people over there. So anyway, I'll bring you back when something exciting happens. Well, there's the load, all loaded. Got a bunch of tomato plants up front, petunias, 15 hangers, 3 trays of herbs. Anyway, we'll go through number 2 here. There's nobody here right now. Carol's doing the book. So yeah, we'll show you what these tomatoes are coming to. They're getting big. And as you can see, we're getting some holes, and people are buying a lot of green peppers, even though it's a little early for them. But yeah, getting some holes. We've hauled a lot of tomatoes in the last week. These were 3 deep, as you remember. This line almost all the way up through is just 2 deep, or a single row. Yeah, these acerinas are almost ready to pop. They're right there. None of them have actually opened, I don't think, but They're looking beautiful. So anyway, yeah, looking into the sun that way, you can't. Not a good way to go. But anyway, yeah. The tomatoes on this side, I haven't taken many out over here yet. But these things are filling out nice. They're beautiful. And these are calabacoas, all these here. Tomatoes, we've been selling a pile of tomatoes. Carol keeps coming out at night. She bunches them all. You see they took 2 out of that tray, 1 out of this tray, so she'll eventually get rid of a tray, and that's how you get these big holes. But anyway, yeah, it's looking pretty good in here. So I'll see if I can get some more. That's one of our last snaps for hangers we got. I think there's only one other one. And snaps go good. People like them in the spring. They get a lot of color. Anyway, that's going to be it right now. I got to go deliver. I'll bring you back in a while. Okay, we're headed up towards Bridgton. As you can see, Mother's Day weekend here, and there's not much green foliage out yet. The popples, or some people call them a quaking aspen, the popple trees here, some of those are just starting. If you're looking at it from a distance, they got a little green tint to them. Buds are just starting to open, and of course the maples be right along behind them, soft maples. But yeah, still pretty bare looking. This hill right here is a mile long from the bottom to the top. And a John Deere A will pull all of these hills in high gear, except for this little spot right here. This little hump right here, there's about 50 feet there where she's lugged her down working as it is, and when you hit that, unless you over rev the engine a little bit, when you're getting up close to it, it won't do it. But the rest of the hill, it'll climb in high gear. I've been up over here a number of times with the John Deere A. We tried it one time, but we realized it was too far away to keep the critters out. We did a field up here about 5 miles away. It was about I don't know, 7-8 acre field. That's when we was young and ambitious. And anyway, we couldn't keep the crows out of it. And we went back 4 half dozen times with the tractors. We found if everybody just mounted a tractor, we could just drive them all there and be all there in 45 minutes. It'd take a lot longer than that to haul them all. So we used to just drive everything there. Matter of fact, it was coming up that hill there where Leland revved the engine so hard that the flywheel came loose on that B. I'm still not sure how hard he revved it, but he had her right up where she was singing pretty good, I think. He didn't have to shift, because he only has 4 gears in that anyway. So he was hammering it along. Old Mount Washington's over there, still all white. They're trying to get the steam trains and you know, the cog railway to the top, and I don't know when they're going to actually have that open. 5 days ago they had a little post that said that they couldn't make it to the top for safety reasons for the people. I mean, I guess the locomotives would go all right, but you know, people got to be able to walk around up there when they get there. So it's still a little harsh environment up there. It's only 6,288 feet, I think. I think that's how high it is. It's about 1,000 feet higher than a mile, and you know, it's another whole different world up there, really. People are frozen to death on that damn place. So they got to be careful with the people. But anyway, yeah, we're going up through here. We're just going into Bridgton here. Signs right there ahead of us. .40-mile-an-hour speed limit in Bridgton, all the way to the end of 107. Of course, you know, I'm only going 40 here because I got a trailer on back, but normally people hammer it along. But Bridgton police do stop you once in a while. There's some beautiful hiking trails off to the right here. Goes up onto Baldpate over here. This road is some rough. You want to talk about stupid people in Maine. The governor, she's got so much money left over that she can give $800 and some to every taxpayer in the state of Maine because they've got too much money and nothing to spend it on. And these roads are absolutely almost not fit to drive on in this part of the country. And you know, next year they'll be wanting $100,000 or $1 million bond or some foolish thing to fix roads. You know, tell ya, I got to get off politics. Well, I get going on that and I get right pissed off. Probably not a good thing to be talking about with a GoPro running. So anyway, we'll end that. And that's about all I got to say for it. But anyway, buying votes, that's all it is. So this Bridgton's got a lot of beautiful land in it. It's rocky, just like Sebago, and hilly like Sebago, for the most part. Now you can start to see there some of the leaves are just starting to come out a little bit. They're a little further ahead than we are in a few places. See if we're gonna get a smiley face or not today. Oh, I guess so. I got the trailer on board, that's why. The old sign there. If you're doing over 40, it gives you a frown. Usually most people are doing about 45. And it doesn't give you 5 miles an hour leeway. You know, you'd think it's speed limit's 40, you would think that at 45 they'd still give you a smiley face, but they don't. Pretty tight with it. The old forsythia bushes are blooming beautiful right now. Station number 4. It's almost impossible to see there with a GoPro, but right straight ahead, them further mountains that was out there. That's over at Streaking Mountain over in West Paris and South Paris. I think it's West Paris. Might be just Paris, I don't know. But anyway, it's over in that area. As the crow flies, it's about probably 15, 18 miles from here. Looks like it's a long ways off, but it's really not. But it's about 30 miles to drive it. You know, you can't get there from here. You know how that is. Here's Sandy Creek. The old narrow gauge crossing is right here. You can see the dark strip and the hot top there where the picks go and the snowmobiles. That's the old railroad bed. Goes both ways, goes right out through there. Anyway, we're getting up here where there's a lot of traffic. I'm going to shut the GoPro off and pay attention while I get to Rennie's. And I'll bring you back probably when we get back to the house. Well, we actually got a break from the crowd here. We had people packed out in the fields for a while. The place was mobbed. But still, everything isn't bloomed, as you can see, but it's still early here. Another 3 weeks for Memorial Day, so you know that we're getting some nice color. And, those look almost like velvet. Beautiful. Oh. These are the stinking flowers. Not the most pleasant smelling ones, but look at that baby, huh? What a beautiful flower coming. All the chicken and hens. Our fuchsias, they're almost ready. None of them have opened yet, but it's still early, another couple weeks. These are just getting ready to pop. I don't know if the camera's focusing or not. There's so much light out here, it's hard to say. Nasturtiums are growing fast and furious. Beautiful foliage on these. I don't even know what these are. Mandevilla. Huh. I don't know if we've ever grown these before. I don't recall them. But they got beautiful foliage. Canna lilies, they're probably a week or so from having a flower, a couple weeks. These are the angel wings, they're beautiful. Yeah, so things are looking good in the greenhouse. this stuff's getting close to blooming. All the petunias. Those ones on the other side, they're all wave petunias. Portulax, yeah, they're getting close. Yeah. Begonias. Well, yeah, things are looking beautiful here. Let's go down to the house number 4. That's where all the perennials are. We'll see what's down there. Well, we're in number 4 here. Not a lot of color in this house because these perennials, a lot of them, you know, they just haven't popped yet. These are all dahlias. And these little dandies are starting to go. We've sold a pile of these today, these bleeding hearts. They're actually almost gone by, as you can see. But, you know, people are still buying them for next year. These are almost ready to pop. They'll be open another day or two. So, the hangers are just starting to pop. Not a lot of color in this last house, not like the other ones. We'll sneak up to the first one if there's nobody here. Take a look in that first house. Yeah, it's actually pretty late in the afternoon. Yeah, it's 1:30. At 12 o'clock there, we had probably 25 cars out front parked. But everybody's at their mother's now, so, you know, yeah, stuff's beautiful. Them hostas are starting to turn a little blue. They're like getting pretty. These are getting nice. I can't remember what the name of those are, but don't matter. So anyway, we're going up to the number 1 house, take a little bit of video. Yeah, we're back over here in the wood shop. Pretty busy out there. As you can see, the dogs are back in, a few people around. But anyway, yeah, so I did my trim, nothing fancy, it's been primed once. We're gonna paint it white. Got this one here done also. I'm actually gonna start doing this next one. I got it all foamed around the window, and so she's all good and tight. I'm just gonna sweep off all this debris from when I cut off and trimmed it. And as you can see, I ran out of stuff on this one. But anyway, I got part of it done. And yeah, so gonna put that on this afternoon. We got about another hour here before Carol shuts up, an hour and a half. So anyway, gonna do a little woodwork here. It's almost too late in the day to get the tractor out and start shingling, you know. So I'm gonna do this, and I think maybe tomorrow afternoon, if things are a little slow, I'm gonna bore that block for Dana. We'll probably go out to dinner here tonight where it's Mother's Day, so I didn't want to get all crap. So I figured I'd do woodwork. That's not as dirty as boring the block. So anyway, yeah. So it's been a good day so far. We'll bring you back in a little while, see what we get done. Well, I didn't get it finished, guys. I got it started. Me and Cal went out to dinner at night and just got back. So anyway, yeah, it's been a busy day. Gonna call it good on the video here. I know it wasn't too mechanical or exciting, but anyway, that's what happened today on the farm. And hope to see you on the next one. And don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. We're only about, I think, 7 from being at 1,000, guys. So, doing pretty good. Anyway, talk to you on the next one.